What is going on, everybody? It is Luke Bella with the Sideline Scoop, and I did not want to have to make this video. I do not like making injury videos because that means there is an injury. And while I just finished posting my first video posted today, which was about, potential of JJ Watt coming to the Packers, right when I had finished that, there was some news coming out about, Aaron Jones not being in practice. People were like, what's going on? Some people said he had food poisoning. I don't know where they got that rumor from. But then it comes out here, as you can see, Tom Pelissero, running back Aaron Jones suffered a mild calf strain in practice Thursday per source. Jones wants to play Sunday against the Texans, but sounds like it'll be a game time decision. So, that's not good news. That's not great news. I mean, I guess it's good that he's not, very seriously injured. It seems like it's a mild problem, mild calf strain, and Jones wants to play, so that, of course, is good news. But part of me is wondering, as we've seen earlier in the season, this Packers coaching staff has been a little bit conservative with players' injuries. You guys remember Davante Adams hurt his hamstring. He basically said he was ready to come back and play, and they were like, no, not so fast, Davante. We're going to sit you again, let you heal up a little bit more. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens to Aaron Jones on Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to rest him and sort of just keep him for some games later in the future. Because if we take a look at this Houston Texans run defense that they are facing, the Texans are ranked dead last when it comes to yards per game, 32nd in the NFL. Teams are averaging 177.5 yards per game against him. So even though we would want to have Aaron Jones, for this Sunday game against the Texans, I do think these other running backs can get the job done. So if we take a look at Jamal Williams and A.J. Dillon, sort of see what we can expect from them on the Sunday game versus the Texans. So, of course, Jamal Williams has basically been the backup to Aaron Jones so far this season. As you can see here, some of his stats, averaging about 4 to 8 carries per game. But I expect if Aaron Jones is down, I bet Jamal Williams will get like 15 plus carries versus this Texans team. Because Aaron Jones so far this season has averaged about 15 carries per game. Except there's only one game where he didn't have 10 carries, or 15 carries, which was last week versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If we sort of take a look at how well Jamal Williams has done with each carry, he's averaging 4.3 yards per carry, which ranks 24th in the NFL. So, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Aaron Jones has been averaging 5.2 yards per carry, which ranks 7th in the NFL. So obviously, Jamal Williams is not as good as Aaron Jones, but I still think that Jamal Williams has looked great this season when he has gotten the ball, and I do think, he's a solid replacement to Aaron Jones. And I did pick up Jamal Williams on my fantasy team because Aaron Jones is my starter. When I saw the Aaron Jones news, I was like, oh shoot, I better go see if Jamal Williams is on the team. No one has him, so I was like, all right, I'm picking up Jamal Williams. So I'm running with Jamal Williams this Sunday if Aaron Jones does not play. But then if we take a look at A.J. Dillon, a guy who, there was so much hype coming up when he was drafted, especially in this offseason when we just saw how big his legs were. Everyone just sort of freaked out. I remember talking about that on the channel back when I had like 20 subscribers. No one's really watching. But, we did talk about it with the 20 people who were here. But I'm honestly excited. If Aaron Jones is down, I hope he's not. But if he is, I'm excited to see what A.J. Dillon can do. Because so far this season, we haven't seen that much from him. He's only had 13 rushes. But with those 13 rushes, he does have 65 yards. So he's averaging 5 yards a carry. And, that's not really a big sample size, only 13 carries. You don't really know, maybe, we don't exactly know what we can expect from him. But hopefully in this game, if we can see some more of him, we can sort of see what we can, maybe start to expect from A.J. Dillon. And if we take a look last week, he probably got the most work he's had this entire season. He had 5 carries versus the Bucks, had 31 yards, so averaging about 6.2 yards per carry. So far, in the minimal work we've seen from A.J. Dillon, he has looked amazing. So I'm hoping that this can continue, and maybe this Sunday we'll see a lot of A.J. Dillon if Aaron Jones is down. But that's all I wanted to break down in today's video. A little bit of an injury update, unfortunately. But, hopefully Aaron Jones will be back sometime soon, if not Sunday, but I'm hoping it'll be Sunday. But that's what I wanted to break down in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button as always, and if you have yet to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. Go Pack Go, baby.